Hi, my name is Cedric Ravel, and today we will be discussing Cushing's disease in depth. First, a bit of history. Cushing's disease was first discovered by a neurosurgeon of the name Harvey Cushing, who attended Harvard Medical School and was surgeon-in-chief at the Peter Bent Brigham Hospital in Boston at the time of discovery. In 1932, Cushing began to notice that patients were starting to present with symptoms that were consistently linked to the basophilic cells in the pituitary. After seeing multiple cases, he came to the hypothesis that these symptoms were caused by an adenoma, which is a benign tumor located on the pituitary. The body is very complex, and thus homeostasis is controlled by many different factors for many different functions in the body, such as body temperature and blood sugar levels. In order to discuss how homeostasis is disturbed when one is suffering from Cushing's disease, it is first important to understand what is involved in the homeostasis relevant to this disorder. Cushing's disease is a result of the homeostatic disruption of the endocrine system, which includes the hypothalamus, pituitary, adrenal glands, and the thyroid, among other things as well. For Cushing's disease, a feedback loop between the hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and adrenal gland is disturbed. First, the hypothalamus is a very small region of the brain, located at the base of the brain and close to the pituitary. In the anterior region of the hypothalamus, very important hormones are released, with one of them being corticotropin-releasing hormone, otherwise known as CRH. CRH is released when the body needs to respond to both physical and emotional stress. Another region of the brain, the pituitary, is a pea-sized body attached to the base of the brain and is important in controlling growth and development and the function of the other endocrine glands. When the pituitary detects the presence of CRH, it itself releases another hormone, adrenocorticotropic hormone, ACTH, from the anterior region of the pituitary. ACTH's main role in the body is to stimulate the release of the cortisol hormone from the cortex of the adrenal glands. Cortisol is then released into the bloodstream and transported throughout the body. Cortisol has many roles, which include controlling the body's blood sugar levels and thus regulating metabolism, acting as an anti-inflammatory, influencing memory formation, and controlling salt and water balance. Cushing syndrome is a disorder that occurs when the body has a high level of the cortisol hormone. Although there are multiple ways to obtain high cortisol levels, such as through taking too much steroid medication, Cushing's disease is actually a form of Cushing syndrome, which instead focuses on the pituitary and its inability to detect high levels of cortisol, which will be explained more in depth later on. For Cushing's disease, the excess growth of the pituitary gland causes the pituitary gland to release too much ACTH hormone.